Just send my uh, welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining on this beautiful Tuesday morning. You're in Texas, so that means your life is great, and it's a beautiful day. Yeah, I was just saying, I feel like I was just here. I was just last night, went to bed, and woke up, and here's all the beautiful people again. Um, so today, I thought I would. How many of you guys, the chat is open, by a show of hands or yes or no's or whatever, have heard of Tangem Wallet, Tangem Ring, Tangem Wallet? We got some hands up, we got some thumbs. Cool. I'm gonna open the chat because I don't have the chat open. So let's see, say yes, no, bunch of. Feel free to use the chat, guys, so I can be highly interactive today with you guys. So great. There's a lot of no's as well. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce you guys and maybe do a refresher for some of you on Tangent Wallet because you probably may have heard um, Bobby mentioned Tangent Wallet on a couple of Tuesday night calls. He mentioned them pretty quickly, and I think they were in Q&As, but Thomas mentioned something about Ledger, and he mentioned something about Tangem Wallet. But Tangem Wallet, you guys, is the way I look at it is your crypto mega safe deposit box. In a card. You see the cards on the right, but it's when you're moving your crypto from exchange to your pocket to your persons. It's the way to today. It's going to be the how to protect your crypto the smart way. And there are several ways. And just like we're doing crypto training on how to buy USDC and how to navigate the crypto world, a lot of it's for beginners. Um, and this is a 101 kind of way to look at this. And I want to start getting into, the smart way, the Texit way, how to secure your wealth. And I think it's important that we talk today about um, your future selves, and maybe it's your now selves, but we have to make room, not only physically for our wealth, but mentally for our wealth, spiritually for our wealth. Um, we have to know that the wealth is coming, and the wealth is coming in abundance. And some of us, I don't know everybody's situation, but some of us, maybe many of us, have never had this type of wealth before. That's on the way. And a lot of people can't handle the wealth or success because their mindset isn't ready for it. They don't have enough room in their mind, their heart, their body, their soul. And they still have it clouded with past roadblocks, past blockage, just stuff. We'll call it stuff that fills up your mind, your soul, and you can't let go, and you don't let go. So then there's how do you fit this success, this wealth into you when there's no room? There's no room for it. So we have to learn to let that go and clear the space, just like the physical wealth that's coming in TXC form. And so we need to make room, right? We need to make room physically for this wealth. And we want to keep this wealth as safe as we can because we worked hard, we earned it, we got to where we are. So your path to secure wealth through Tangem Wallet. And by the way, I just got my, and I'll talk about this throughout. I got my Tangem Wallet. But first, I want to start with, safety strategy, setting yourself up for success is what it's all about here. Um, Let me get to the next screen for you guys. So we got to think today, beyond today's mining rewards. We got to think about, okay, everybody's heard the Bobby speech, path to 16. Everybody's heard the path to 80. Everybody's seen and read about the path to 800 in 2026. We're talking some pretty big numbers, guys, and we're talking some pretty big wealth. And as the production of the mines accelerates, as the number of miners accelerates, as the market value accelerates, as all of this is accelerating and keeps accelerating, and the growth explodes, there's more coins and there's more responsibility, right? You guys don't want to be sitting here with a hot wallet and moving money back and forth and to this exchange and then this exchange, this wallet, all this stuff that you guys have been learning without the knowledge and the how-to of your long-term security. And, I know this is kind of maybe a step or two ahead of where we are, but I know it's something that needs to be said, taught, and planted in your minds because wealth needs protection beyond today's gains. And, protecting your earnings, that's the goal, right? The goal, what's happening is you're earning it. The goal is to secure it, and then moving these funds safely. Every miner becomes a vault manager. So let's protect what we build here, right? So this is what this is all about today. There's people at the door. Sorry, it's blocking my view. The more you earn, the more you must protect. So this makes sense, guys. There's exchange risks, right? Have you guys heard of well, obviously the FTX, the whole thing that happened a few years back, put crypto into a bad light and a bad name because, and you hear about the hacks, the freezes, third party control. That's why, you hear Thomas say, a lot, and you hear other leaders say that you don't keep all your money on exchanges. Why? Because it's a third party control. They could freeze it at any time. They can get hacked. They can freeze your account for whatever reason. And when that happens, basically you're screwed. There's nothing you can do about it. And so you don't want to keep your TXC, at some point, and your whatever you're holding in crypto on these exchanges. And what's in an exchange, guys? It's like Kraken or Coinbase, or there's exchange wallets that you guys have learned about. Coinbase is an example of an exchange and a wallet. Hot wallet exposure, TXC app is a hot wallet. You've got MetaMask. And if you've got Exodus, you've got all these wallets that we've learned about through the last few weeks of crypto training. But these are always online, which means what? That they're always vulnerable. You have the keys. Some are non-custodial, like MetaMask and Exodus and Edge and these. But and then you have the custodial wallets, but like crypto.com, but they're always online, right? And so there's a chance there's a way that they could be hacked, and then there's a way in. So tangent protection, this means you guys heard of Ledger, right? Some of you heard of Ledger, and there's multiple they're called cold storage wallets, just like you guys know what a cold storage wallet is now that you're in Texas with the cold storage coin. Same idea. It's a safety deposit box that you can hold, that you protect, and these hold your keys offline. It's in your hand only, just like when you get your cold storage Texit coin, right? Your physical coin, you scan the back of it to activate your cold storage. That is a receiving wallet only. There's no way to send it out or anything until you make it hot. So when you rub the glue off on the back and reveal that laser etched QR code, the secret code, that's only available to you. Nobody else has that code. That code is deleted as soon as the computer creates it, and it's on auto delete. So that is the most protection that you can get. Now, once you have your TXC and you start building this wealth, let's say you're sitting here next year with, quite a few $1,000s, and you want to go pay off your car note, or you want to put a down payment on something, or you want to pay something off, you want to you pay off your debt, you want to, or you want to now create your savings account, and you want to be 100% calm and secure at night when you're going to bed. You want to sleep well. And you know that you've made your wallet a hot wallet, so you're able to send your TXE out now, but it's online, right? So this is a way, an avenue, a safety path to be able to secure your money, your TXC, your whatever that is, your crypto in a place where it's offline, where nobody can get to it. And so meet your physical crypto wallet. And this is a pretty cool. And again, guys, this is there's several out there. It becomes like looking at Edge Wallet, Phantom Wallet, Crypto.com, Exodus, MetaMask. You got all these different hot wallets, right? So this becomes like, okay, what's for you? Do a little research, do your due diligence, look at Ledger, look at Nano, look at Tangem, and then just decide what's for you, what works for you. I did my research on all the things before I decided to make a decision. And the cool thing about these cold storage and Tangem specifically are these are credit card size devices, and they store your private keys in a military grade secure chip. So really cool is it feels like a credit card, it looks like a credit card, but it has all your information in there, which is all offline. It's all stored on this little card. Um, NFC tap to unlock. So and I'll share my screen here in just a minute with what I got going on, but no passwords, guys. There's no seed phrases. There's no 12 words to write down. There's not a password you need to write down and put somewhere safe. It's just these cards. All you do is you tap the card or the ring to your device, and it will let you unlock. Let me get this person in so I can see. Um, iOS and Android ready, so it doesn't matter. Sarah, you're okay with your Android, thankfully, and
How did I know you were going to say that?
and iPhones are all good, of course. Uh, and these are built to last, guys. It's like you can picture it like the armored truck for your digital cast. So you see the armored truck going down the road and all these security guards. That's what it is for you, and you're the only armored guard. You're the only driver of this truck. So if you can picture that. So that's what the Tangent card looks like, guys. It's exactly that. I have one in my hand. I'll show it to you guys when I don't know if you guys can see me, but I'll show you when I'm done with this presentation. But it's a cool little sleek little black card, black or white cards they have. Um, Four reasons the crypto rich choose Tangem. Security first, the keys never leave the card. It's unhackable by design. They put a lot of thought and research, of course, into this. Again, no passwords. It's a tap and go, instant, seamless access. Portability, of course. I mean, you can carry it anywhere. Fits in any wallet. You can get the ring, which I have on my hand here. I'll show you that after. It's a ring, but obviously it's portable. You carry it anywhere. Um, if I'm on the go I've got my Tangem app on my phone and I need to, let's say I'm buying my wife some jewelry or something, and I've got my cryptos all secure in my Tangem, and I need to move a couple few $1,000, probably like my wife is 100 grand or whatever, and then I just put the ring to my phone. It unlocks my ability to sell or swap or buy or whatever I want to do right there on the go. And then peace of mind. This is what I talked about. The best thing, guys, and I know you guys can relate, is going to bed at night when you have a chunk of money and knowing that you that you're not going to wake up every 30 minutes going, "Oh my gosh, is that money safe? Like, did I lock my wallet?" Have you guys done that before in MetaMask and you go to sleep and like, "Oh my gosh, did I lock?" And then you get up and you go to your computer, "Did I lock my wallet? Wait, I think I locked it on my phone, but did I lock it on my desktop?" Yeah, I know you guys have been there. So sleep well at night. That's a very important thing, especially when you are moving into these beautiful riches. So again, no seed phrases, no panic. We like the no panic part. If you can tap Apple Pay, you can use Tangem. It's the same concept. So From mining to mastery, your complete ownership journey, start to finish. You're a TXC miner. That's your little person there on the left. You're mining your TXC every day. Your coins are dropping through mining every night. You got your TXC wallet, you get your notification. It's like happy time. You just finished dinner and everybody, the whole family's cheering. You accumulate your earnings, you're having fun, day in, day out. Now hey, I'd like to, I'd like to cash some out. I'm going to go to Dextrade or Bitmart or MEXC, or one of the other seven, six, seven exchanges and convert my TXC to USDT because that's how we do it, right? That's in the help site. And then we're going to what? Oh, now that we've got our USDT, I'm going to send that USDT over to my Tangem wallet because I know it's going to be safe, secure forever. So Tangem is your final destination. That's your vault for all your profits. So turn your digital income into a secured asset. Keep control even when offline. So you can, you have the ability to buy USDC quickly with the Tangent wallet as well. Personally, I don't use it specifically for that. I still use Coinbase. I use crypto.com. Um, whatever works for you. Use something that these amazing trainers like Herschel and Sarah and Andrea have taught you guys to buy USDC over one of these last trains. Whatever works for you. I just don't use it on Tangent because um, I'm cheaper and I don't like to pay extra fees. It seems like, it's like for $1,000, I think it's like I want to say about $50. That's okay, whatever. But if you have the time, I recommend something that could be a little bit cheaper. But they do use third-party apps, like most of them do, like MoonPay or Stripe or whoever. So it could be comparable. But the point is, you have the ability to do that with Tangent Wallet. And hey, look at number two. Use Chat GPT, guys, or use Grok. Find the lowest fees and fastest withdrawal times. It's always up to you. Do you want to choose the speed of your USDC, or do you want to pay the price, to pay the price to have it faster, or do you want to, go cheaper route like ACH, have it take a little bit longer, or throw out your debit card and go faster, pay a higher fee. You choose. It's up to you. Choose your own path. We have options, which is great, and this is what we teach you guys. And then just prepare it to send. Get ready to transfer it to your Tangem wallet address. Pro tip, of course, ACH is cheap, guys, and cards are fast. So choose a lane that fits your timeline, whatever that looks like for you. You can do it. Basically, you guys, setting up Tangem is super, super simple. Their app walks you through it. You just download the Tangem app. Again, it's available in iOS and Android. You can select your product on their site. I do have a discount code available upon request. I don't know how much off it is. It's a discount. So and then you just go in and you create your wallet. You tap create wallet. You scan your Tangem card that you got. If you got the two, or it comes in two cards, three cards, or two cards and a ring. And you scan all your securities through the cards or the ring, and then it just sets it up. It'll read it, it'll set it up, and then you're ready. You can, if you've got crypto sitting in an exchange, hopefully not, or if you have it somewhere on a hot wallet, you're ready to receive. So you'll just go into your Tangent wallet. If you've got, say, XRP, and you've got it sitting somewhere, you can put receive XRP, grab your address, go to your I don't know if it's on your Exodus wallet. You can click send, paste your Tangem XRP wallet address, and then send it into your Tangem wallet. The setup takes like literally 2 minutes. The moment that you tap that card, you've got the vault on your phone. It's that easy. Um, so, like I said, you initiate a withdrawal through your exchange or your hot wallet. You select the withdrawal if you're doing USDC. Um, a side note about this, guys, is I don't if you guys are experienced in crypto or if you lived through in the crypto world the last bear market. It was pretty depressing because it happened fast, and if you didn't move your assets into USDC or USDT, which are stable coins, you were kind of stuck experiencing the low of Bitcoin and Ethereum and all the coins. Shouldn't name any, but all of them went down. And so a good rule of thumb and a very smart move into the next bear market, because it will happen, is to when it starts to happen and you feel like it's time, not financial advice, because I'm not a financial advisor, but a very good idea is to swap and move your assets into a stable coin like USDC or USDT. So this is a way to do it. Um, you'll move your, withdrawal. You can swap within Tangem. I think I mentioned that I might not have, but you can swap within Tangem for a small fee. And always make sure you match the network. That number three is important. I was working with someone yesterday with getting some crypto, and they were trying to put it on the wrong network. I think they were using, I forget what the network they were using, but always verify your network, match your network. Confirm and send. Number four, extremely important. This is for everyone to listen very closely because I've experienced this so much with other people in the crypto world when sending funds, especially if you're moving crypto a lot or for your first time. I put down double check everything, but I would triple check. And I always go by the first four string of characters and the last four and the wallet address that I'm sending to make sure they match exactly. Always take your time in crypto, you guys. It's not life or death if you take an extra 10 to 15 seconds to verify things. Better you verify and take those seconds than to lose your crypto. I promise you that. And then number five is you just tap your card or your ring. Watch your Tangent balance update in real time. It happens quickly and it's fun to see. But always double check your network address. Crypto has no undo button. Um, what you can do with your Tangem, it's basically what you want to do with it. It's all at your fingertips. You can store your crypto, you can hodl it, and if you don't know what hodl or hodl means, it's hold on for dear life for you crypto newbies. Um, but you can secure your crypto for or your TXC at some point, hopefully, for the long haul. And you can send and receive peer-to-peer transactions instantly. I do a lot of sending out and sending back in to my Tangem for purposes of, right now, the crypto market's taking a beating. I don't know if you guys noticed, but these are times where I can take some USDC out of my vault, send it to Coinbase, and buy some TXC or buy some XRP or buy some crypto that's on the downswing for sale. We call it for sale cryptos right now. So you can do that easily. Swap tokens inside Tangem. Um, And then you've got the multi-card backup system that you can share securely. You can share the security with your family or partners. And it's the ultimate cold storage protection for long-term wealth. And this idea, from Bobby and Texas and the cold storage coin. So it's your crypto, you guys. You control it. You're in control when you choose to be in control, and it's your future. So, how many of you guys out there want to protect your future and your wealth of you and your families and your wealth creation? I'm pretty sure everybody is raising their hand right now. So, welcome to your financial sovereignty, because it really honest money in Texas is about sovereignty. It's about your freedom. It's about your it's about your money and your control. So I am going to stop share here. Um, I am going to also go over to, let me move over to my other screen here, which is, and just give you a quick look at, this is the Tangem site. They've got, these are the cards. This is what the cards look like. These are the white cards, and then they have the black cards, but I just wanted to give you like a quick glimpse into, and that's the military grade chip that I was talking about, the highest form of security, the maximum resistance to dust, water, extreme temperatures. You guys might have had a question about that. One of my question was like, does it hold up to like extreme temperatures? And what if there's some sort of electromagnet pulses, or you're carrying it through like the airport. Will there be any sort of, it's tested, tried, true, and trusted through all that. Um, but they guarantee it for 25 years. And then I wanted to show you guys, yeah, that's the black card right there. So anyways, this is the site they have, and I'll take some questions on this, and if we have some time, I just wanted to go through a quick Coinbase thing, if we have some time. But I will take some questions. I see Sarah and Angie. Angie has her hand. Hi, Angie. How's it going? I enjoyed watching your live presentation, the other Facebook Live the other day.
Oh, good morning. Thank you. Yeah, I just had a couple of quick questions regarding so my concern is, I've lost my purse and my wallet too many times. So if I were to carry that in my wallet, I would hate to think that if I were to lose it, I would absolutely lose everything, right? So is that something that I should keep in my safe instead? And the other second part of that question is this also can be used as like a credit card for purchases or just to store?
So to answer your first question, this is why they only sell them in two or threes. And if you are carrying your card to be able to use it portable on the go, and say you do lose it, you do want to keep the other one always in a safe deposit box or your safe at home, just for that reason. So they don't ever ship you out one card because of that specific reason. I do have the ring here, and I have two cards. So I keep one in the safety deposit box, and I keep one at the safe at home, and then the ring, because anytime you do want to do something, you do have to verify it for security purposes. So you have to tap it to the back of the phone, and it'll read it on the go. So yeah, that's a great question. And if you do lose it, I do believe that you'll have your backup, but I do believe you can order a new one just to have your backup again, replace the backup if something happens, and then they can take care of that. That's part of their security. And then the second part is, this one is not for purchasing. But they do have a Visa that they have. You can sign up for the wait list right now. They have a Tangem Visa card coming. So they do have that option on the way, which will be very cool too. So you'll have a way to spend from your safe deposit back box.
So if I did lose it, then nobody could do anything with the card anyways, because it would be connected
No,
to the app to my phone, right?
right.
Unless I had my phone in my purse, then then I'm in trouble. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
Sarah
Sarah.
next.
So, yeah, Corey, I might have missed this, but do you have to have a separate card for each account, or can you have various accounts on it like we do with MetaMask and Exodus and things like that?
Okay, so you mean one app and one and like two security cards
Well,
and
let's say
multiple
I
wallets?
wanted to create one for myself and then for my kids, for example. Can I have it on the same card, or do I have to have separate cards?
Yeah, you'd have to have separate cards.
Okay.
You mean, well, you know what? Hold on one second. Let me see. I'm gonna test that theory.
I think I understand your question, Sarah. Are you meaning like, for example, in my Edge wallet, I've got all three of my centers because that we have to have separate wallets, right? So that's a great question. Would we be able to put all of our wallet addresses on one?
Right. So like MetaMask, you have multiple accounts in one wallet. There is an option here to add a new wallet in the app. So I'm thinking maybe you can. So I'm just trying to scan it right now to see if I can actually do that.
If it works like Ledger, you can, because I know that I
Yeah.
could load my whole Exodus into Ledger. I could load my whole MetaMask into Ledger, and normally these and this is more advanced than Ledger. Wouldn't you agree, Cory? I think it's a little
Yeah.
bit more advanced. But while you're doing that, I do have one question towards that subject. If somebody has a couple of ledgers, are they just stacking themselves on top of each other if they were to buy this as well? Or I mean, I have two. I have an X and an S. Do I need to buy a Tangem wallet? In your opinion?
I'm completely sorry, Thomas. I heard the first part.
Oh,
I
no, no,
think
that's no
that
problem.
I
That's
was looking
okay.
for the access code. Sorry.
No, you're totally perfect. You keep doing what you're doing. I was saying if somebody owns a couple of cold storage wallets already and they're pretty comfortable there, that you don't have to go out and get a Tangem wallet on
Right.
top of that.
Right.
But there is some features that I just saw that I don't have on Ledger. And then before I let you answer the rest of Sarah's question, and then get to Herschel. Let's be really, really clear here, folks. I'm not even sure if I was supposed to say, well, no, I take that back. Bobby has talked about being in negotiations with Tangem and with Ledger. He also told us publicly that he met with Ledger the other day, but none of these are contracted. We are not with Ledger. We are not with Tandem, and I want to be crystal clear on that. But as Cory showed very clearly in his training, to take Texas coin to USDT, then take your profits over to Ledger, over to Tangem for now, is totally 100% awesome. But very soon we might be able to just download into Tangem, download into Ledger, and so that will be awesome. But on these trainings, I'd want to make sure that somebody's not thinking, oh, well, I thought we could use TXE on it directly, and we cannot at this point.
Right.
Okay. All right. But
Yeah.
and so let me be quiet for the rest of that answer for Sarah.
Awesome. Yeah. And Thomas, yeah, that was perfect and a good question. You're going to what after you do your research, what features do I want? What works best for me and my crypto? And some things about Ledger um, don't work for me, or some things for Tangem. I like the kind of, I don't want to call it a feature upgrade, but there's a difference in, some features that I would rather have.
Right.
So it's, yeah, kind of like a personal choice. But Sarah, I'll check into, I do believe you can, like Ledger, I do believe you can add a wallet to your, there is the feature in there. I just have to scan my second card for security purposes, and that's not with me. So to do that, I
Herschel,
have to go
jump
into
on
my
in.
safety deposit box.
That's awesome. Herschel, jump on.
Yeah. Hey, Herschel.
You should be able to unmute.
Herschel, you're out.
You're
You're on
muted,
mute.
Herschel.
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Okay, sorry about that. I apologize. I'm not on camera. I was doing some last minute ripping and running before I get on the highway for a trip. But yes, the answer to one of the ladies' questions was in reference to if she loses her purse, her phone, and her Tangem wallet and everything else, would she be able to still get access to her crypto? The answer is as long as you have your 12-word seed phrase in a safe location, you will forever be able to access your crypto, period. The Tangem wallet is great. The Ledger, great. But just like any of the other virtual wallets that we have discussed, they're all just windows to see the blockchain. The 12-word seed phrase unlocks the vault regardless of where it's located. That was all.
Yes.
Thank you, Herschel.
Okay, so now I'm a little confused though, Cory.
Well,
You said that there was no seed phrases to this?
so you, during the setup, you can choose an option to create 12 words. I chose the option, and I just looked it up. I chose the BIP 39 standards. Uh, do, 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 do. So when mine, I guess, I don't know, I guess they have that option. I did not. Herschel, you might have done that with yours, and maybe I can go back and do it, but mine only allowed me to scan and
Gotcha.
connect it with the scan.
So basically, what happens then is there's the 12 words still exist.
You just have to.
They just code it and give you an encryption and never give you the 12 words if you choose that option.
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
But it's still the 12 words. If you have the 12 words, is all I'm getting at. You will forever be able to access your crypto.
Gotcha.
Just food, just food for thought.
Chew on that.
Awesome. Awesome. Let me look through the chat for you real quick while Stacy was telling us that they do have a 10% off code. Be sure, folks, when you're doing any of these, I don't know if it's the same for Ledger as it is for Tangem, but buy from the site. Don't buy from Amazon.
Yeah.
You don't know if something's been tampered with, especially with Ledger. I know that to be unwritten rule that you just don't buy. You buy directly from the sites. Let's see. I told people where they could find the recordings. Have you heard of Bankus Card? If so, how would you compare it to Tangem?
I have not heard of Bankus Card.
Nor I. Nor I. I'll have to look that up after. We'll look that up and come back at you.
Okay, no problem. This is Latanya. I don't want to ask that question. All I know is for the Bankus Card, it's just a card where you can actually put your crypto on, and then you can use that card, and it doesn't ask for like a KYC, or it doesn't report to like the IRS or anything like that. That's all I know so far about it. I don't know if you can. I have the card. I don't know if you can like. I don't know if you can pretty much do the other things on there, but I do have that card, so I wasn't sure the difference between the two.
Okay, we'll try to get that figured out.
Okay, thanks.
I have heard of Bankers, Thomas.
Okay.
You're able, and correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Latanya. And hey, how you doing? Long time no talk to.
Hey.
You can use that card to actually. It's a Visa MasterCard, correct? You can actually
Correct.
use it to spend. Right.
Yes.
It's like yeah, it's just a debit card. It doesn't have any of the security features that Cory has been sharing with us today. It's just another crypto off ramp that currently exists in the space. That's the difference.
So no cold storage features, correct?
Not at all.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much.
And I wonder if some sites, like some of these bigger sites, will start introducing that, like here's my Visa card with cold storage features, type of different things. Who knows what the futures bring? And that's why it's important to do these all of the time, because technology just keeps ripping forward, boy, and it blows us away every day, doesn't it? Let me look at the chat just a little bit more. Is it magnetic since it is tap and go?
Is it magnetic? No, it's not magnetic.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I see you can get more than one card in a set. Why would you need more than one?
Well, just because of the instance that Angie just brought up, if let's say you're carrying your one card around with you to access while you're, on the go and you want to make a purchase and you want to swap some crypto real quick, so you have that portable feature. And have you ever left your credit card or your Visa card at the store, or somewhere, and you get home and you're like, oh crap, where did I leave my card? And then you got to call the Visa card company and all that jazz. If you when you have two cards or three cards, like I said, you've got one in the safe deposit box and one at the safe at home, or you have one extra in the safe deposit box. It's just a security feature that keeps you from yourself. It
Nice.
protects you from yourself.
It's a backup for your backup.
Yes, it's a backup for
Very
your
nice.
for your back.
USDC, as well as USDT. I said yes because I'm pretty sure of that.
Yep.
But let me ask you on Tangem. So can you put USDC on this card? So if you can load a whole wallet into there, I know the answer is yes. But let you answer that. So you can. So can you put USDC on this card and use it to pay for seats? Like put in the send address to create a back office.
Yep. And I'm hopping on with my mobile real quick so I can give you a a view into said Tangem wallet.
And then Angie was wondering if you could transfer from Edge Wallet to Tangem, and the answer is yes, you can transfer from anything.
Yep.
It's just like any other transfer in and out, send and receive. Am I right, Cory? I want to double check. I'm not an expert on Tangem, but I have used cold storage for a long, long time.
Yep, you are correct on that as well. And I'm just gonna make my other one here. Can you make my other one a co-host, Thomas?
Oh, yeah, if I can. Oh, I see it. I see it. It's blank.
Yeah.
It's not as pretty as you are. There you go.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Oh, and Jill bought one because of your advice. So way to go, Jill.
Oh, awesome. Way to go, Jill. Hey, I still can't share for some reason.
Oh, let me try again.
You might have got the other Cory.
Oh, I did. Cory found the notebook.
No, not that one. I'm in another one in there somewhere in the
Okay,
list.
let me hunt.
Trying to raise my hand. Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Let me get that in there, and there you go, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You betcha.
Okay, so all right, guys, here is Tangem at the top there, and so it basically looks like any other wallet, and it shows you that you've got, three devices right here. So I've got the ring and the two cards. You've got the buy USDT, buy USDT, USDC, um, buy Bitcoin, whatever you want to buy. I can swap some of my, say, Stellar for some Bitcoin. And I could do like, 68 bucks worth. And then I'll get almost 67 bucks. So it's about two something for the swap, $2 and something for the swap. And you see they use Changely, which is my go-to swapper anyways. So it's cool that they use that, and they'll give you the best rate possible. So you can swap within there, which is fantastic. And then you could also sell, if you want to sell some of your crypto, they'll take you to MoonPay. Of course, that's their go-to third-party seller. And then, if you wanted to sell an amount of Bitcoin, you'll see the fees, 80 cents, MoonPay fees, $3.99. You're going to get 75.57. You check out, you get your email, then you do your transaction, and bada bing, bada boom. So you can sell, swap, buy. And for example, if somebody I heard somebody ask if if you can send your USDC to pay for a miner, yes. If I had some USDC in here, I would just hit the send button that's grayed out, and then you would go into your when you sign up or add hash for your miner, you'd grab that TXC wallet address, Texit wallet address, paste it in here, and you are good to go. Works very quickly and fast, just like any other wallet. But this is like Thomas was saying, some of the features, Ledger versus Tangem. Um, I'm more comfortable with the features that I can easily access here, but everything that you want to do, and here's Sarah, the add new wallet feature under my crypto cards. I believe that's where you just like Ledger, you can add your new wallet here. And then you can buy a new Tangem wallet as well through in there. But it's pretty basic, but it's very versatile and it's very safe, which is, which obviously is what I love. So um that's it. Any questions
A-
on the inside there?
Any other questions, or you want to hit that Coinbase thing you're talking about real quick?
Yeah, let me hit that really quick because I had somebody reach out to me and say, "You guys have we taught on Coinbase yet, Thomas? Do you
Not,
recall?"
not really, not really. And yeah, not no, no, not just no.
Gotcha. Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't think we did, but and guys, Coinbase is very simple, and Thomas and Sarah and Andrea and all of us have talked about, if you're using it for a first time or a first purchase or a first transfer, it's slow because they have to verify everything through the banks. There's a reason why it's the number one exchange in the world or in United States specifically because they do every kind of verification possible to keep you safe, to keep you protected from scammers and fraudulent activity. But when you get into it and your funds are ready and everything's good to go, it's basically if what you're doing is to purchase USDC for the purpose of sending to get a miner, or you're helping somebody set up to do their thing with USDC, um, you're just going to go to you'll start out at your home tab. And guys, I hardly ever use my desktop, just so you guys know, for stuff. I'm more of an app guy because I don't know. I just navigate better on my phone through apps with wallets and stuff like that. So it's the same concept. It's just a slightly different UI, user interface. So, but it's the basic same basic concept. So if you're wanting to get USDC, you're going to go over to you're going to well, first you're going to select the asset that you want to buy, and if that's USDC, you're going to select USDC, and then you're going to go over to the right here and you're going to do a deposit. Now, this, of course, is after you've connected your bank account. After you've connected everything, it goes through Plaid, which is the most secure third-party connection, which you sign in through your bank account, and then it connects you, it talks to each other, it secures it, and then going forward, you have the ease of moving in and out of crypto. And whether it's crypto.com or it's Coinbase, you're going to want to set up one of those or whatever your preference is to be able to take your TXC to USDT over to, we'll call it Coinbase for now, and then you turn your USDT into USD, which is US dollar, into your bank account. And so, but we're going the other way right now, which is fiat USD to USDC. So basically, you're just going to click on deposit and you click here and, just click the amount that you want, whatever that is. If it's $1,000 or you're doing, at first, I have a $50,000 limit because I'm established with Coinbase. That limit right here will go up and up and up as the more you use it. So the more they trust you, the more they know that you trust yourself and what you're doing, they'll up that limit for you. And And so it's very simple once you start using you guys, just like riding a bike, just like walking into a room that you've never been in before. It's kind of uncomfortable at first, right? It's like, oh my gosh, where am I? I don't have my bearings. But once you're in the room for a little bit, then you're like, it becomes kind of natural to you. And then, kind of like, breathing again, and everything's comfortable and you're confident. So just go in here and play around a little bit and move a little bit of money. So, you see you're depositing right here, you're depositing USDC. So you know what you're depositing. You're going from USDT right here, USD here to USDC. You're paying with your checking account. You can see your limit. You might have $1,000 or $2,000 limit to start, but start doing some transactions, get established, and start out with, you've heard Sarah say this, you've heard Andrea say this. If you're doing a 9 pack or you got somebody doing a 9 pack, get in with the first one. And then, now that you got your first one, then you can upgrade. You've got time to upgrade. You got 30 days, so you can start adding some more. They can start adding some more money and doing, pushing their limit here. But it's that easy, guys. You just hit preview. It'll show you what that looks like. Deposit Wells Fargo. Your funds will arrive instantly. It is instant. You'll see it leave your bank account and come in here. You can choose to do a weekly recurring deposit. Um, and then you have options that you can convert if you want to convert crypto to cash. I'm sorry, crypto to USD, like Bitcoin to USDC, for example. But just know that you have these options here. You can sell, you can buy, and if you are, let's say, let's go to, um, let's go to back a screen here and. Let's go to, we'll see all. And you want to explore or search, let's say, Thomas mentioned USDT, which is, number 3 in the crypto world. But you have USDC here, and you want to receive from DexTrade. Let's say you just cashed out some TXC into USDT on DexTrade, and you want to be able to move that to your Coinbase, right? So you're gonna copy your USDT address right here. You're gonna go over to DexTrade. You're gonna say withdraw or send, paste your address, and guess what? It's going to ship your thousands and thousands of dollars all the way over here. You can do a test account. You can do a test amount at first to be safe, like 10 bucks worth. Always do a test amount if you're not sure what you're doing yet. But it lands right here, guys. And then what happens is you can either sell your USDT or just convert it to USD. And guess what? You do the opposite what I just showed you. You go to your asset. Well, when you have USDC here, you go to your asset. If let's just say this is your USDT and then you do what? Withdraw. You withdraw your USDT into your checking account or whatever that is for you. You can do it instant, but guess what, guys? I do the free because I'm cheap. And the free, if you do it like before 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it usually arrives either that same day or the first thing in the morning, and you have your money and it's free. And that's how you move in and out of Coinbase. I just wanted to show that really quickly because I had somebody ask me yesterday, and hopefully that helped you guys because what's good all this TXC going to do if you don't know how to turn it into spending cash until we have our TXC Mastercards and
And we know all that's coming.
Right. But this is in the Ethereum. This is the bridge to get there.
Jill said that she's went from 2,000 to 5,000 limit in just since August. So that's pretty fast and pretty good. She's moving on up.
Nice.
I have another early meeting, got to run. Okay, cool. All right. So we do thank all leaders for being on here. And if you want to, let us know, how we can serve and how we can help. If you want to teach any day this week, let me know. I do have a couple ideas going on in my a little noggin over here. And for those that knew that I had an allergic reaction yesterday and had my throat and my tongue swollen, I was really out of the picture. I am back to full bore, just so you guys know, and ready to rock and roll. So I did want to let the few that knew that know that I'm ready to help out, ready to serve. Cory, as far as this wonderful training again, if anybody wants to find those, Cory will have the recording. All the leaders will have the recording, and all the recording is always on WhatsApp. And we are compiling a list that I'm going to just say by Friday, by after this Friday, that we'll make sure and put a list together of all the links. And I'll talk to Andrea about that, kind of putting her on the spot a little bit there. But I know that she's got something going on today that's keeping her busy building the business. And so the next couple of days, she's already got it together. We just got to tap it in and serve it to you guys. So if she gets that done by Friday, we'll serve it up here on the chat stream. Cory, anything else? You're on, but we want to be somewhat a respecter of time.
Yeah, no, that's it. I appreciate everybody for joining as always. Thank you so much, Thomas, for being an incredible leader and in providing the space for everybody Tuesday through Fridays.
You betcha. And again, recording posted from last night. Great job. We will get all these recordings out. If you're not added to the WhatsApp stream, I did add it to this chat. So go and find that real quick. There's an invite. Tell your leaders that you join, because we have to approve you on. And I do see that there's 3 that I got to approve on now. Anybody else with anything we got going? Okay, then I'm going to stop